Hello and welcome to Food for Thought Insights for Busy Leaders and Managers in just 150 seconds. In this episode, I'd like to talk about the paradox of respectful candor, which is the tendency to be straightforward and respectful in the manner that we communicate. It's one of the 12 paradoxes, behavioral paradoxes, developed by Dr. Dan Harrison. And if we think of a paradox as two statements which seem to be contradictory but are in fact both true, we can think of a behavioral paradox as two traits which seem to be contradictory but in fact when they come together are synergistic. So if we look at the paradox of respectful candor, we've got the trait of being frank, which is the tendency to be straightforward, direct and to the point, and the trait of being diplomatic, which is the tendency to be respectful and thoughtful when we speak to others and respectful of their feelings. Now, if we're very frank and low in diplomacy, we can come across as being very clear in articulating what it is that we want, that what we mean, and people know where we stand. However, it can lead to us becoming seen as being blunt, as in too frank, which means that a lot of people will respond defensively, and it can in fact lead to people feeling offended, responding defensively, and it can lead to employee turnover. Whereas if we're very diplomatic but low on frankness, we can actually create a good listening, harmonious relationships. However, we may come across as being evasive. People don't know exactly what it is that we mean, and therefore may neglect the development and growth of others. So that can actually also create underperformance and a lack of the required standards being met. So I'd like you to think about where are you and what are your tendencies with this paradox. Do you have a tendency towards diplomacy or a tendency towards frankness? Because they both have unintended consequences. And we really also need to look at the team that you're in and how you can create more forthright diplomacy by being balanced. And that can lead to more constructive resolution of issues because things that need to be said get said, but they're done in a constructive and respectful way that everybody feels heard and everybody knows exactly what it is that they need to do next. So when it comes to the paradox of respectful candor, remember, stay curious.